Hello, happy Thursday evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good day. It's been an interesting week to say the least, and which is why today I had to do some retail therapy. Woof. Anyway, I'll get into that later. But as I was doing my retail therapy, I was thinking about just shopping and doing a lot of prep for holiday DIY crafting because, as we know, they pretty much start Christmas stuff like, I don't know, July. July. Yeah, Christmas in July. And it gets into earnest and like earlier and earlier. And now they're doing this thing with pre Black Friday shopping. So, as of the recording of this video, which is November 9th, on a Thursday, we're about what, 3 weeks out from Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and they're already doing Black Friday stuff. So, this is actually a good opportunity for all you crafters out there. Now is the time to take advantage of these pre-Black Friday sales, especially if you are going to be doing a lot of Christmas crafts. So I'm talking card making, I'm talking home decor, certainly your scrapbook layouts, anything you can think of, because right now the stores are doing like 50% off of stuff and the shelves are full and just ready for you to take my money, please. So, I thought today would be an interesting time for me to come on and just talk about some tips for holiday shopping. And initially, I was going to do a tag tutorial tonight, but I was not ready. So I'm pushing that back to next week. And then tonight, we're just going to chat about some tips for holiday shopping, and then I'm going to show you what I actually bought today. And then as I was getting things together, I said, well, I've kind of done a little bit of shopping for before today, so I'll show you some of those things too. So let's get into it. If you have comments, like what I'm going to say about the holiday shopping tips really isn't rocket science. It's probably stuff that you do anyway, but maybe you haven't done it in relation to crafting. So I would love to hear your tips. So if you want to leave a comment in the chat, that would be great so we can all take advantage of our shopping tips knowledge. All right, so the first thing you want to do as you're thinking about this is plan your projects. A lot of this stuff harkens back to a video I did back in January about tips for scrapbooking, how to do more scrapbooking, and one of the episodes I did had to do with saving money. So this harkens back to that. So the first tip I would say is plan your projects. Really look at what you want to make and start putting your list together for that. That kind of gives you a sandbox in which to play in so that you don't just go to the store and say, I like that, I like that, I like that, and just buy a bunch of stuff and then it just sits in your stash and 5 years later you find it and forgot that you bought it. The second thing I would say is after you figured out what you want to make, look through your stash first. So do your, I call it stash shopping. Go through your stash, look to see what you already have that could be applicable or useful for the project. Now, the other part of that is beneficial is that a lot of times you might look in your stash and find something that will give you a little creative spark to make something that maybe you hadn't even considered because you forgot that you had that project or that item in your stash. So I highly recommend doing stash shopping first, especially if you're on a budget and you're trying to save money and you want to do your crafting, but you don't want to overspend. So do that first. I know, so for me, I'm planning projects that are personal projects, and I'm also planning projects for YouTube videos. So I've got like two separate lists, and as I was planning my projects and going into my stash, I found a lot of stuff that I thought would be really cool to use. Now, you could say that because I've been scrapbooking a long time, a lot of the stuff could be dated. And by stuff, I mean like nobody kind of really uses brads and eyelets and stuff on their pages anymore, but or their projects, but who cares? I mean, it's good stuff. I think it's useful and everything makes a comeback, so why not, right? So I did find a lot of cool stuff that you're gonna see in some upcoming videos, and I don't care if they're from the early aughts to 2010s. And I don't care. You're gonna see them and they're gonna look cool. Okay. Um, so after you make your list, then you're gonna set a budget. So, maybe you're like, I just want to spend $100 on scrapbooking supplies or paper or card making or whatever it is you're going to do. Maybe you're doing all of that and you're just like, I'm going to spend $100. And then after you set your budget, do what I like to call pre-shopping. And again, this is probably stuff that you do in your regular shopping, your non-craft shopping. And pre-shopping is going online to your favorite stores and doing some comparison. Like, okay, I know I can get that at Michael's for this price versus such and such a store, Hobby Lobby or Joann's for another price. Or I could find it on Amazon. So you might end up buying from like 5 different locations, which is what I usually do. So like for this craft season, I've bought stuff from Amazon, I bought stuff from scrapbook.com, and I bought stuff from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So 2 online stores and 2 physical stores. And I'm shopping for the best bargain. So I highly recommend the pre-shopping. And then when you get to the store, so say there's something you have to buy or you need to buy at your local craft store, you have your list, you already have your budget, so you already know how much you have left to spend. And then you stay within that. So then when you go and you see all the cool stuff that are on the shelves that's 50% off, you can go to town as long as you stay within your allocation. So that's kind of like some things I was thinking about today that I thought I would share with you. Like I said, this is not rocket science, but if you have any shopping tips that you'd like to share, um, please do so in the comments because, again, now is a really good time to do it. Not only because of the sales, but also because it's right before the holidays. Because once you get past Thanksgiving, you're in crunch time. It's I personally find it really hard to set aside time to do crafts in the middle of holiday season because you're either entertaining or you're going somewhere to somebody's party or you're prepping, shopping for the holiday meal, you're shopping for gifts. It's really, really hard. So, like now, early November to right before Thanksgiving is a really good time. Get your Take advantage of these pre-Black Friday sales that are going on and take advantage of the little bit of downtime you have before Thanksgiving to start on your Christmas cards, your gift tags, whatever it is you want to make. This is the right time to do it. So, having said all of that, let's go ahead and look at what I got at Hobby Lobby today, which was my form of retail therapy. I was actually going to go to Hobby Lobby. I did some pre-shopping. I was going to be in the neighborhood where my Hobby Lobby was located, and I did some pre-shopping or pre-shopping online before I went to see what they had. Here's the big old bag that I got today. So I'm just going to take stuff out one at a time and then kind of talk about why I got it and what I'm going to do with it. All right, so this one, I'm going to switch cameras. So this is my craft. This is all the stuff I've been working on for my upcoming YouTube videos. It's a mess. But anyway, so this is one of the first things that I'm going to zoom out just a skosh. This is an album. So why did I buy a scrapbooking album? Well, it's actually one of the things on my list. I have a lot of layouts that don't have a home yet, and I've been looking to get an album and I just haven't done it. they had the 3 ring. This is a 3 ring, and they also had the what is it? The oh gosh, the other kind. The name has escaped me. They were actually the same price, which is unusual because it's rare to find a 3 ring scrapbooking album for less than $30. This was $22.99. I could not beat that. Oh, Post Hinge. That's the name of the other one. And I used to do Post Hinge, but I like the 3 ring scrapbooking albums because it's easier to move the layouts around, whereas with the post bound you got to unscrew everything. But I could not beat this price because I've been seeing 3 ring albums for $30, and I was like, it's $22.99. I'm getting it. So this wasn't on my list per se. It wasn't on my right away list per se, but it was on my list, and I said I'm gonna get it because my other theory is if you see it and you like it, get it, because you might never ever see it again, and I've never been wrong about that. All right. The next thing, I'm pulling out this. This is why the bag was so big. It's because of this. All right. So some of these items are not scrapbooking items, like this. These are. I have a small Christmas tree, and it looks bare because it doesn't have enough balls. So I just said I was gonna get these because they're $5.99, and they were on sale. So I ended up getting them for $2.99. So again, if you see it and you like it, you might as well get it because you'll never see it again, and not at that price. All right. So this big puppy here, this is a snap storage case. This I got because when I'm working on a lot of projects, I generally have the smaller, it's, the lower profile version of these. They're like 12 by 12. This one is 17 by 15. And it's gonna hold a lot of projects at once with a lot of stuff. So all of this stuff here that I've been working on, all of these things, and I've got stuff over here on the side, like all of this stuff would fit. All my Christmas projects, paper crafting projects, would fit in this bin, and that is why I got it. It's deep, right? So it holds a lot of stuff, and it's definitely going to be able to hold 12 by 12 stuff as well as other items. So this was on my list, and it was $7.99, and I have not seen for this size bin that kind of price. So that's why we went ahead and got that. All right, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to open this. So let's see what's in here that I got. Okay. Cardstock. 8.5 by 11. So I've been doing a lot of print then cut, die cut stuff lately, and I've been cutting out 12 by 12 sheets of white cardstock, and it's not really convenient for me because I have all these weird leftover scraps because of the cutting out the 8.5 by 11 from the 12 by 12, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I said I'm going to get a pack of 50 cardstock packs. This was on sale, so I can't remember how much I got off on it, but this is $7.99, and I got it for some percentage off. But I said 65 pound. This is what I use for my die cuts, my print then cut stuff, and so I said I might as well just get it. So yes, here we go. So that was that. And also, getting back, this is more than Christmas. So as I was that was the other point I wanted to make, is that as you're doing your shopping, think about the things that you're buying, see if there are uses for that beyond Christmas, so then you get even more value from what you're buying. All right, so that was that. Doing a lot of gluing with the die cuts and stuff. and putting in paper piecing. So I decided to go ahead and get my Zig 2A pins. You've seen me use these in videos. I got the fine tip, the chisel tip, and the jumbo tip. And they were at a good price, and I said, why not buy them? Didn't see them at Michael's, so yeah, I can get use of this beyond just Christmas projects. This is stuff that will carry me on for months. All right, now we're getting to the... I don't know why I bought these. I like the colors. They're paper clips. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I just thought they looked cool, so I got them. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I'm not good and things say, buy me, and I'm like, okay, so that's impulse purchase. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Washi tape. Now, these are, the only thing about these is like these washies, this is poinsettias and holly and ivy. Yeah, this is Christmas. I'm probably not going to use them beyond Christmas, but I can use them for future Christmases, so I think it's a good purchase. And then these, it's flannel. You can kind of use this for winter projects too, not just Christmas. And I can use this black and white thing beyond Christmas. I can find some purposes for that. So, and I think washi tape is good for adding borders to your scrapbook layouts. Also good for putting stuff for on your embellishments, in your tags, any kind of embellishments you want to do. Washi tape is a nice alternative to border stickers. And obviously, if you're a planner gal, you already know the benefits of washi tape. And then, so this one is, this is a jumbo roll of washi tape. And this is going to have use beyond Christmas too, because of all of the different colors that it came in. The rainbow colors here, purples, and then they're foil and glitter. So I love anything shiny. So I will definitely get a lot of use out of this beyond Christmas. I'll definitely use the silver and the gold and the red and the green for Christmas. But beyond that, this is, Valentine's Day, any holiday after that, I'm good to go with this washi tape. Same thing with these adhesive gems. So sparkles are my jam, and I have I'm running out of my sparkle gems, and I don't have them. I usually have them in this size, but I don't have them in like jumbo size. I have them like in the really tiny. But I think I can have, there are ideas that I have in terms of using these for other projects. So the big ones, I'm thinking using them on like frames for photo mats. Just like if you want to do borders, you could do that. So I can get a lot of use out of these. Obviously you have red and green for Christmas, but I really like them because of the orange and the yellow. And I don't have any sparkles in those colors, so, and then I can always use the other colors as well. So that's what this was for. And now these here are trim, they're stickers, and they're trim, but they're fabric, right? So that you can use them for borders on things or trim on things, and they're stickers, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm probably going to use these for mostly Christmas, but I am going to be creating a project in the spring for a wedding album project, and I think these could have some applications for that too. So I think I can stretch this beyond Christmas, so I think this was a good purchase. Now, these two are pretty much Christmas. So this is, I bought these because the projects that I'm going to be working on, a mini book, Christmas mini book album, what else? I got tag projects, there's something else too, I forgot. But these, I don't have a lot of Christmas stickers, and while I do like making my own stickers with print and cut, and I like using the die cuts, sometimes I just want a sticker. So this sheet is really cool. It's got these are mostly borders, and I like sticker borders, and then you've got these little individual icons here. These are pretty timeless, red and green. You can't go wrong with that. And then the imagery, ornaments, Christmas trees, holly and ivy, candy canes. That's just standard Christmas stuff. So this, I can probably get good use out of these for maybe quite a few projects this year, and maybe even some projects next year. Same thing with this one here. These are Stickabilities. I guess that's the Hobby Lobby house brand. These are really cute. These are also stickers. Again, timeless, your standard Christmas colors, standard Christmas imagery. I can get a lot of use out of these, and like I said, I like to mix die cuts and stickers together because I think it just makes it look interesting, and it's always good to have accent pieces like this. So and then the price, $2.99, it wasn't bad, so I don't feel like it wasn't a good investment because I can get a lot of use out of that. And that's it. So that was my haul today. And I'm going to show you some things that I've gotten from Michaels. So I picked this up. This is Silhouette glitter sheets. Now I just started using a Silhouette because I test my images on a Silhouette. I have never seen glitter sticker sheets from CRICUT. Maybe they make it, but I've never seen it, and I wanted to try it. So I said, well, I wonder if it'll work with the CRICUT. Well, it does. And I did a test yesterday, and in my video next week with tags, you will see me using these glitter stickers. So I got these at Michaels. This one is pretty cool. This is a banner. This is a canvas banner, and this is going to be, I forgot didn't have my mic on. This is going to be for a home decor project that I think I did a video short on it, so you'll see that in a couple weeks. But this is made out of canvas. They also have burlap version. So you can use like felt, paper. I've used this to decorate with paper. And then it comes with the string that you can string and make a really simple, holiday thing that you can put in your house. I used a burlap one to make a fall banner, and I decided to try the canvas to make the Christmas banner, and you will see that project coming up soon. But this was from Michaels, and if you're into home decor, that's a very easy project that you can make. Baker's twine. I actually used to have a lot of baker's twine, and I sold it a couple years on eBay. So I was looking for baker's twine, and then I realized, oh, I don't have any more. So I was really happy to find these in the little like side bin in Michaels, and they have various colors like dark blue and gold and red. And I thought gold and red I can definitely use for Christmas, but I can also get some other uses out of this. Same thing with that banner. I mean, certainly I can use it for Christmas, but I can do it beyond Christmas too. But these are 37 yards worth of baker's twine, and it's good quality. The only thing about this gold is that when you cut off a piece, it does unravel a little bit, so you have to watch for that. But other than that, I've been playing with it, and it's pretty decent. Ornaments. For those of you who want to make your own ornaments, this is a find. So these are shaker tag, well, they're calling them shaker tags, but I'm thinking of them as like ornaments, but you can use them for more than ornaments. But these are pretty cool because everything's cut for you. So you have your top part, they give you the window piece, they give you the other piece, the other ring, and then the back. So all you have to do is glue these, put your scene in, glue it, and you're done. Now, the only bad thing about them is that if you say you want to cover this up, you know, you don't want the it's like a, what is this? What's the word? Chipboard. You don't want the chipboard. They don't give you like a template to cover this up. However, you guys are in luck because I'm going to show you, if I can find it in my mess, and that's the noise you hear is me looking for that template. I created a template in Design Space, which will be part of my tag video next week. But I'm going to show you what it looks like really quick, give you a sneak peek. So I created in Design Space the cover for you, and I'm going to when I do that video, I'm going to share the template so that you can cover it up, and you can, and then I also gave you the inside of the tag, and then you can do your scene. Oh, this is that glitter sticker, so you can do your scene here and everything is done. So next week I'll show you how to make this shaker tag. All you have to do is add your sequins in there and you're done. So I'll share that with you next week, so stay tuned for that. But that was the only drawback I found about these shaker tags. Other than that, I think it's a great idea because people like the idea of shakers, but they are kind of tricky to make. So these are pre-made and done for you. Got more sparkle gems, you know, red, clear, and green, you know, Christmas, but I can get use out of them. These I can get a lot of use. And what I like to do is you get this long string of flourish. I'll cut like the flourishes down so I don't use the whole thing. Say I just want to have like this section, I'll cut it. And or if I just want the little swirly piece, I'll cut that off. So that's another way you can extend the use of these sequin packs, because you only get like 3 pieces in there, but I can make 3 pieces into 12 pieces. Let's see, what else did I get at Michael's? These are 6x6 scrap pads. I've been using them for my tag projects. The reason why I love these is because they're double-sided. I don't understand why though. The 6x6 smaller pads are double-sided, but the 12x12 pads are not. I'm sure it is more expensive to print a 12x12 sheet of paper. However, I like 12x12s, or I like double-sided, because you don't have to think about if something matches. It's made to match. And I just wish they would do more double-sided papers. It makes it easier for people when they're crafting, especially if you're not sure of like what pattern papers go with what. Same thing with these. These are from scrapbook.com. These are 6x8 though, and these are also double-sided. And I like to use these for, again, tags, just making like, you know, die cut images, die cut cutouts. This is the cardstock that goes with them. Not that I need any more paper, but I like these sheets because, especially for the Explore, when you're making those smaller projects and you don't want to cut a big 12x12 piece of paper down, or if you don't have any scraps, these are good to use. And like I said, they coordinate with each other. So that is pretty much what I have purchased. I haven't, oh, one more thing. I broke down, if you watch my unboxing in quotes video of the Joy Extra, I mentioned that the joy that I wish that Cricut made universal pins. But as I started doing projects with the joy, I really wanted to be able to use some pins. So I just broke down and bought a set of Cricut Joy pins for my Explorer. And someone did buy my Cricut Joy that I put on eBay. If you're watching, thank you. Hope you're enjoying it. I wanted to show you a couple of things that I have been working on. So I've been doing a lot with print and then cut tags. So we'll make these next week. So this, I don't want to show you that one. So this is a print then cut tag that I made. I actually designed that tag. I've been taking Procreate drawing illustration classes. So I made this tag. I will make it available to you. Here's that twine, baker's twine, and then I just added a couple of little gems. So we're going to talk about how you can jazz up print then, well, you know, pre-made tags that look like this. How do you jazz them up a little bit so that they're, you know, if you want to add a little extra touch. So that'll be something we talk about in next week's video, next week's live. So we've been working on that. I've showed you the shaker tag. I want to show you a gift tag. So this is the base, and sometimes I just make a prototype before I actually make something. So this is the base of the gift card tag. So you would open it up and then you have a little pocket here where the gift tag would go. So that's one of that. And then this is what it looks like. So we'll make this and then I'll have another sample so you can see how it looks with the same kind of template. So open it up and here's where the gift tag would go. This is very easy to make. All of the tags that I'll be showing you next week are beginner friendly, and they are Joy and Joy Extra friendly too. So this is washi tape. So this, remember I was talking to you about different ways you can use washi tape. This here is washi tape, and it's actually covering a mistake. So that's another use for washi tape. So we'll be working on that. For those of you who don't watch YouTube Shorts, you may have missed the video. This one, this is a tag I made on the Joy Extra. This tag is like you would put it, like if you're bringing dessert to your Thanksgiving feast, you could put this as a little gift tag on your dessert. This was made with scraps, actually. This is a SVG. If you've gotten the Thanksgiving sayings SVG, they're free Thanksgiving sayings words that you can get on the scrapbookschool.com. And I'll be making this little pumpkin pie available to you in the next couple of days. But, you know, just showing you some different things I've been working on with the different projects. Anybody have any questions or comments about what are you all working on? Have you started any of your Christmas crafting? What are some things you're thinking about making? Or have you not thought about it at all? Or you're just recovering from from Halloween. Oh my goodness, all of the holidays roll into each other. Yeah, so I think like the biggest project I'm going to be making this year is a wreath. So I bought like a metal wreath ring, and I'm going to use some felt and piece something together. I don't know I have a pattern or project guide thing that I found. I've not ever used or made a wreath before, so it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I don't know, but I will be cutting out the pieces on the Cricut with the using felt, so we'll see how that goes. And then I like doing my holiday tag. So I actually have, if you go to the YouTube page, there is, I put up a brand new playlist, and it's Christmas ideas with using your Cricut. And there, last year I did a set of Christmas tags, and those tags are available on, the template is available on Cricut Design Space, and the link is in that video in the description. So if you want to play with those tags, you can go ahead and do that. And then next week I'll have a link to the tags that I'm working on right now. So I think they're going to be about 5 tags. I just was not ready tonight to do it. Like, I'm still working on, I think there's like 6 tags or something that I'm designing, and I just was not ready. It was like, there is no way. Actually, what I can do is I will show you really quickly what they look like in Design Space, if I can find it. I am using a different computer, so I shouldn't have any computer problems as I've been having in the past. I'm waiting for it to open, and I'll show you, give you more sneak peeks of what is coming. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay. So let's see my stuff. Well, let me show you that. I'll give you a sneak peek of this too. So as I said, I have designed a lot of print then cut tags. So these are pre-made tags, and all you guys would have to do is print them out and cut them out. So these are the different items, and I've grouped them. So this set here is what I call whimsical Christmas. So they're like bright colors, cute little icons and things like that. This set here in the middle is what I call rustic Christmas, and that's with the more of an outdoor feel, deeper colors, and pine cone imagery, fir trees, deeper reds and greens. And then we have a snow motif down here. All of these are print and cut. Some of them have holes already in them, so you just add ribbon or whatever, and then others do not. And you can also manipulate these if you wanted to add Cricut journaling on here, like, and have a to and a from and have Cricut write it out. You could do it on some of these. And I showed you these two earlier. This is like what I would call traditional Christmas. And these designs here, these are smaller tags that you could, just glue on to a gift or something. And these would be like more like punch a hole and attach that way. So those are the holiday tags. I'll have those up on the scrapbookschool.com for you to try. Now let's see. Let me show you this project. The one that was supposed to be ready today, but is not. And what I tend to do with these is I make them one at a time because of all the little pieces. Some of these have a lot of pieces to them, so it's just easier if I do one at a time. So I'm unhiding the layers of these. I really hate the layers panel in Cricut Design Space. I think I have said this before. I can't stand it. All right. Like, why is that connected to that? That shouldn't even be connected. All right. So this was the gift card tag. This here is like a window scene. So this one will be kind of cool to make. It's not that complicated. This is my shaker tag here, and the red, green, and white are the SVGs that I'll create and share with you all. This is actually another kind of template that I found, but this poinsettia is actually an SVG that I created, but I flattened it. This is going to be a snowflake tag. I haven't put the snowflake on it yet. and this was that dessert tag that I showed you. So these will be more complete next week and shareable next week, but this is what I've been working on, and I feel like there's, oh yeah, I thought there was more. This wreath tag here, and then this one is still a work in progress. I'm still trying to figure this out, but this is a print then cut element. So we'll go into that more next week. So yeah, that's where we're at. And like I said, I'm sorry I didn't have it ready for you tonight, but I did want to come. I felt like I'll just come on and talk about shopping and stuff. And that's all I have. So unless you have any questions for me, I don't see any in the chat, but I do see a couple people watching. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more holiday stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks. And instead of saying happy scrapping, I'll say happy shopping. Remember to take advantage of these sales that are going on right now. Get your projects organized and together. And one more thing I'm thinking is maybe I can try to do the tag thing next week as a work along. It would require me to make sure that I have everything ready for you all in advance, but we'll see how that works out. But if not that project, I might be able to do another project as a work along, so you guys can work with me instead of just kind of watching and doing whatever. Maybe you're watching and you're having a beer or something. I don't know. But seems like you might want to participate a little bit more. So I'm working on ways for you all to do that. Anyway, hope you have a great evening and weekend, and I will see you next week. Take care.